you. Welcome in Media Cell Pakistan and I am so excited. और देखें मैं आज भूल ही गई हमारा जो है वो पूरा लेआउट लगाना. मैं इतनी एक्साइटेड मैं किस लिए हूँ क्योंकि आज मीडिया सेल पाकिस्तान में हेल्थ एंड वेलनेस से रिलेटेड जो मेहमान हमारे आ रहे हैं वो मैं खुद को बहुत लकी फील कर रही हूँ कि वो मीडिया सेल पाकिस्तान में हमने उनको इनवाइट किया. सच अ हम्बल पर्सनालिटी और उन्होंने इनविटेशन एक्सेप्ट किया. डॉक्टर सीवा कुमारन करप्पियाह हमारे आज के मेहमान हैं मलेशिया से माशाल्लाह से. और मैं आपको थोड़ा सा बता दूं कि प्रेसिडेंट हैं गैनोथेरेपी प्रैक्टिशनर एसोसिएशन मलेशिया के. इसके अलावा प्रेसिडेंट हैं आयरडोलॉजी प्रैक्टिशनर एसोसिएशन मलेशिया के. ट्रेजरर है फेडरेशन ऑफ कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री मेडिकल एसोसिएशन मलेशिया के. तो आपको अंदाजा हो गया होगा कि मैं क्यों इतनी एक्साइटेड हूँ. सो हम अपने मेहमान को मैं थोड़ा सा और इंट्रोडक्शन आपका करवा दूं कि डॉक्टर सीमा कुमारन करप्पियाह इज एन अकम्प्लिश्ड ऑल्टरनेटिव मेडिसिन practitioner, holistic health consultant and certified trainer with over 20 years of professional experience, mashallah. He has successfully led his own center of holistic health care, offering natural healing solution through iridology, ganotherapy and holistic wellness practices. तो आज का जो हमारा प्रोग्राम है वो उसका जो टॉपिक है वो ये है कि जी होलिस्टिक हीलिंग, होलिस्टिक मेडिकेशन और ऑल्टरनेटिव मेडिकेशन होती क्या है. और आज के जो इतना एडवांस दौर है मेडिकल साइंस जो है वो माइक्रो रोबोटिक जो है ट्रीटमेंट्स की तरफ जा रही है. और आप देख रहे हैं कि ऑर्गन्स जो है वो डेवलप किए जा रहे हैं आर्टिफिशियल्स. तो उसके साथ साथ एक तरफ देखा जाए तो होलिस्टिक हीलिंग्स बहुत बढ़ रही है. होलिस्टिक मेडिकेशन, ऑल्टरनेटिव मेडिकेशन की तरफ लोग बहुत ज़्यादा आ रहे हैं. तो ये किस तरीके से कॉम्बिनेशन है, साथ साथ चलने का इंसान की सेहत बहुत मैटर करती है. तो मैं अपने प्रोग्राम में स्टूडियो में खुशामदीद कहती हूँ डॉक्टर सीवा कुमारन करप्पियाह साहब को मलेशिया से. हेलो, अस्सलाम वालेकुम, गुड मॉर्निंग, हाउ आर यू एंड वेलकम. Welcome in Media Cell Pakistan.
Thank you. So thank you to everyone. You have a nice event today, and thanks to giving me opportunity by Media Cell Pakistan, IRHOL. Thank you.
Thank you. It is a pleasure by heart for the Media Cell Pakistan. IRHOL and for ArifNAiffat is going to coming right now after a while. So let's start our program. So Dr. SIVAKUMARAN, how you started to think about the holistic health and holistic medication, alternative medication in this advanced medical era? How?
Okay, first of all, good morning to everyone, our DXN family in all over the world. I think everybody is here and listening on that. So let me share some journeys. First of all, actually I have experience on the alternative medicine. I have MD in alternative medicine. So from there, actually, when I started, I didn't practice whatever I study. I came down to Malaysia and I'm doing something else. So the first of all, when DXN came to me, and I didn't know all these things, and first time I said, what is this? It might because I have some medical issues. So from there, I think maybe this product can help me, because we have tried so many things. And after I go through some of the product, and I see there's a lot of changes in my life. And from there, I start to do some research. And from there, I started 21 years ago. And when I know that something is different when after I taking it, and I know that this can help millions of people in the world. And my journey started from the 21 years ago until now, never stopped. And I've done so many things, work out with research papers and do a lot of research on this alternative issue. And I come out with the human holistic system, whereby the human holistic system is the system that we have forgot that our ancestors bring to the world. 5,000 years we forgot, and we only see 50 to 60 years now. we talk about AI, but AI already started 5,000 years ago. Not
That's great. That's
okay.
great.
So there are so many things you want to talk about human holistic system. So we have forgot a lot of things that our ancestors teach us. The problem is we have forgot everything. Even we forgot all our ancestors also. I don't know name also no, sometimes. Okay.
So, in your way, human body, what is a super machine, is related to the holistic lifestyle.
See, holistic life is actually very simple. Okay. We are born holistically. When you think back, when we are in the mother's womb, when we created in the mother's womb, the first cell
Yes.
is created. Remember this, only the first cell created. The second cell you are duplicating from the from the first cell. That means all the 60 trillion cells is been created by you yourself. So what the mother eat? Did she eat something different, or she eat some drugs, or she eat something different from norm people? She eat whatever it is, dal curry la, biryani la, whatever she want to eat. She never
Yes.
wait for anything, and nobody calculate the calorie. Oh, you are pregnant, you cannot eat this, you cannot eat that. No, they are eating a normal food. If they are poor, they eat a poor food. If they are rich, they eat the rich food. But food
We
is
are what we eat.
doesn't matter. And they never calculate each vitamin and this and that. No, they are
Yes.
eat at the right time, they sleep at the right time, they rest at the right time, they make sure their mind is always clear. And we are born. So the food they eat is converted to millions of nutrients that nobody can identify nowadays. Even though I can say AI or whatever, AI or ZI or XI, whatever comes, no one can tell what are the nutrition needed to build your heart, to build your liver. Only your body is building it, and your body know what is that. And when you
Yes.
go back to the nature, this nature is giving you millions of nutrition conversion happen in your body, and you create your heart, you create your liver, and everything completed 9 months. You disconnected for the mother, and you have been feed it with mother milk. After that, you are feeding on your. The problem happened when you start feed yourself.
Yes.
When you start feed yourself, you are already feed with your body with the junk, not the
But
nature.
something
Okay.
something can happen through the genetically issues as well. In the heritage side,
Hmm.
mother eating also can be affected to the human being health as well.
Okay, so mostly people talking about genetic. Okay, they say,
Yes.
"Oh, your diabetes genetic, your this one genetic." If you ask
Yeah.
me, I don't say it's not come from genetic at all, because those time we are living in a group, your family in the group, 10 people,
Hmm.
20 people in a family, they never break. Okay, when they cook with high oily food, the whole family eat high oil food. When they make a coffee, they make too much of sugar. The whole 20 people eat high sugar because we are
Yes.
collaborating family. When we are collaborating family, if the father have high cholesterol, sure the son also have because same food, same house. Okay, but nowadays we are
It's a
different. Uh,
cultural
Correct.
inheritance.
Cultural intake is the genetic, but genetic reality is your nose can be your like your grandfather, your ear like your mom, your hair like your brother. It can be changes like that. Genetic is a body become not a disease, because there's no disease in human body. Is if you see holistic clearly, there's no no disease at all. It's all imbalance of the internal organ system. Internal organ system, you created, you balance it yourself, not from coming outside. External diseases like your virus attack, bacteria attack, you go and eat bad food, then you got vomiting. That's external impact. But the internal issues happen in our own body is holistically is all come from your metabolism disorder. It's not a disease. You need to repair it yourself, not by any drugs or whatever. The drugs or whatever you will take, it just suppress you. I don't say drug is not good, but I say you can take it for temporary, but you must go and find
Yes. In the
solution from
emergency situation, we need medicines only,
internal
not
disease.
as a food habits.
Correct. So
Yes.
play around with this system. That is called a human knowledge system. For example, I got a cases came and see a doctor. I got headache for 3 days. I've been to all the clinic, can't stop. The first question I ask him, how many hours you sleep? The first question I asked him. He was shocked and see me. No doctors. I already seen 3 doctors. Nobody asked me why you ask me why is the difference? I said you don't sleep, your body not balanced, your headache is metabolism disorder. Now you go back home, you take a hot shower, you sleep well. The next day morning, she said, my headache completely gone. It's all about your system. It's not about the drug. So much of drug, you just suppress it. You see, painkiller is to reduce the pain. Actually, the body is crying. When it pain, you crying. The body also crying. Because you know the body crying, you crying. But when I put painkiller, the body is still crying, but you cannot see the body crying. So when you cannot see body crying, then you see, hey, I'm okay. I'm taking this medicine painkiller. I feel okay. But after the painkiller has been washed from your body, what will happen? Now you can see the body
I just came out. We just came
crying.
out to our body in the pain situation, and we are again busy to our activity, but our body is crying as well.
Right. So you can't see. For example, like you go to surgery. Why they put anesthesia? Why you don't need to put the painkiller or anesthesia, anything? You just cut lah. You can wait lah. You cannot. You'll feel pain. So I bypass your immunity system. I bypass your pain system, your nervous system. So I can do whatever I can do. But after the things all done, then you wake up, you feel, oh my God, so much of pain. There's now. Then they give you painkiller to bypass the pain. Pain is still there. The cell is still crying, but you can't see. That is painkiller. So
in a simple way, all the painkillers are the anesthesia for our brain.
Correct. Anesthesia to the brain to cut down the sensitivity.
I think there's and the 2 points that you raised about the diet and about the sleep. The sleep and diet are so important. I know all the top-notch sportsmen around the world, when they start their career, they are trained and highly recommended to have a good diet and a good night's sleep every night. That's part of their training. So, and the sportsmen who follow these 2 things, a healthy diet and sleep, a good night's sleep every single night. Their careers are prolonged for like 15 years, even 20 plus years. But then there are so many other sportsmen who don't do that, and they just vanish after 2, 3, 4 years.
Correct. So actually, if you talk about sleep, so in a holistic, actually sleep or not human control. See, there's a 2 way of sleeping. You see, human have a 7 chakra. When you see 7 chakra, we have a mind chakra, we have a body chakra. So mind chakra is always control the sleep. The body chakra control the rest. Human in this world only can take rest. You cannot ask your brain to sleep. So sleep is not yours. You must remember, because a lot of people confuse about sleep and rest. So human only can take rest, not a sleep. So when you close your eye, when I ask you, hey, can you go to rest? Can you close your eye and take rest? You can do that. But can I ask you, hey, can you close your eye, rest and also sleep? Cannot, because you cannot argue with your brain. You cannot ask your brain, hey, sleep lah, cannot. So in this context, you see, sleep is not yours. Rest is yours. So when the moment they went to rest 6 to 8 hours, the body will do a shutdown by itself. That is a nature. Sleep is a nature. So when sleep is a nature, it will go like 2 minutes sleep, 5 minutes wake up, 10 minutes sleep, 1 hour wake up. The mind will go under the sin node. Okay, the body, the moment you shut down, you rest, your body will shut down. It goes to the 0 mode. So, for example, sometimes you go to bed, you just lie down. The moment you lie down, you close your eye. You can hear everything surrounding, all the environment surrounding you can hear. But you try to wake up, you cannot wake up. That means the body is sleeping. But mind is not sleep. But sometimes mind sleep, body also sleep. Sometimes mind sleep. So it's a different from animals. If you see animals, Animals don't have mind chakra. If animal have mind chakra, let's say you have a cat in your house. Okay, maybe we put the cat name is a Bobby. Okay, the cat name is Bobby, for example. So you can tell Bobby, today I'm going to work. Can you clean my house? Can you wash my dish? The Bobby won't do anything. Okay, but when you tell your daughter, they can do, because mind chakra has been designed for human, not for animals. So none of the animals in the world are sleeping; they are resting. So resting is the important part of the human body in holistically. Sleep is not ours. So you get the 6 to 8 hours rest. In the 6 to 8 hours rest, you will get 4 to 6 hours of mind shutdown. That is by sin note. Some part sleep, some part down. Some part sleep, some parts are down. So up and down, up and down. Everybody in this world are sleeping in that mode. Why they have a problem in sleeping? Because they don't know what is sleep and what is rest, and nobody teach them in a holistic way of life. You can remember one thing: when we are small, our ancestors, they go to bed 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, very early,
Yes.
and they wake
Yes.
up to work very early, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. But you see, 8 o'clock they went to sleep. Did they sleep? No. When you make noise, they will say, "Hey, go and sit down. Why you make noise?" Then they relax. But morning 5 o'clock they wake up to work. So our ancestors clearly understand what is rest and what is sleep. Nowadays, people has been confused between sleep and rest. Actually, sleep is not yours. Rest is yours. Get a good rest 8 hours, and you don't worry about your sleep. The body knows how to make you sleep. The body
Yeah,
knows. Don't
it's
with the
very
system.
true because
Hmm.
sometimes it seems in the in today's world that
Hmm.
most of people complaining that we are sleeping for the hours and hours, but
Hmm.
when we get up,
Hmm.
we never feel fresh.
Yes,
Even we sleep more than 10 hours or more than 8 hours, but we never feel fresh. But someone can tell us, and we experience in our daily life today as well, that he said, I just sleep for 3 hours or 4 hours and I am get up very fresh.
correct. Because they understand they are getting a good rest. They don't care about the mind. You see, when they care about mind, they care about sleep. They are fighting with sleep and rest. So he said, I cannot sleep, I cannot sleep, I cannot turn left, turn right, turn left, turn right the whole day,
I
because
have to
they are
sleep.
trying
I
to
have
sleep.
to sleep. And mine said, no, 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 you don't want to sleep. You don't want to sleep.
So, so when you fighting with sleep and the rest, okay, people don't know
Yes.
what is sleep and rest. So when they don't know what they do, when they go to the bed, they're trying to sleep. When they're trying to sleep, now the problem is the mind also never sleep, the body also never rest. So when they wake up in the morning, maybe 8 hours they lie down, they're fighting each other, both cannot get. Now the body also rest, no sleep. So the mind also corrupted, the body also corrupted. Now they will feel very tired. This is happening. So some
Because
people,
machine need to rest, and
ah,
our machine is our body.
yes, system.
Yes.
System is the soul. System is the soul. Because
Hmm.
even though you have a good engine, good body, no soul, nothing is happened. That body. So the engine is run by the soul. The engine is run by the
Yeah.
system. For example, your eye. You can't ask your eye, hey, don't see la, cannot. Because the
Yes.
eye is yours. But the system is controlled that to understand how you can see. So you cannot argue with the system. Now the problem is we argue with the system and we forgot what the system is sending the information to you. When the
Hmm.
information is keep on sending to you and tell you, hey, I got this problem, I got that problem. We go to see and take some suppression medicine, suppress it. Oh, you got pain, suppress it. You got this one, suppress it, suppress. And when you
Yeah.
want to solve the problem, the problem
Yeah.
is getting bigger and bigger, and one day blow up. That is the big problem we have. Yeah, finish your medical card.
Yes. And I'm not coming to the point for the Ganotherapy. You are also the author of this study.
Yes,
Why
yes,
you
yes.
choose Ganoderma to write down upon it? There
Okay.
is many herbs and many fruits and many vegetables in this world as a
Okay.
blessing. Why you choose this one?
Okay. So if you see, when I do a lot of research, I've read almost more than 1,000 over journals on this research. So when I
Yes.
do this research, I found out this ganotherapy. Ganotherapy is actually, firstly, thanks to the Dr. Lim. He is the one who's the founder of the Ganotherapy. So when I meet him and talk to him, he said, Ganotherapy, I have a lot of this thing, a lot of nutrients, everything he keep on telling me. And he said it's good for the system. But in a long run, I see in DXN, we can see that a lot of products start to coming into the market. So when we see Ganotherapy has the biggest potential because it listed under the king of herbs in the first place of the Chinese herbs book. So when you see, when you read my book, I quoted that book name. So it came about Bang Chang Nang Mu. This book has been written 4,000 years ago, and this Ganotherapy is classified under superior herb, first herb in a category of 365 herbs. So first every superior herb is 120 superior herb. Then we have 125 average herb, and we have 125 average herb, low herbs. Okay, low herbs, average herbs, superior herbs. So Ganotherapy comes under the superior herbs. So Dato is very good in bringing all the herbs into DXN. So when I learned my alternative medicine last time in holistic, so when I see these herbs have very high potential to balance the body system. The first thing is the amount of the oxygen you can supply. None of the herbs in the world can supply 6,000 to 8,000 ppm of oxygen. This is quoted in the book, and there's a lot of research paper on it. Okay, ppm. So when we see that human 100% rely.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but can you please explain a little bit for myself and also for some viewers? You said something about the oxygen level, 6,000 something, 8,000.
Yeah.
So please explain that and why it is important for human body, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So when we see, even though we can see every herbs in the world has the they call it organic germanium, terpenoids, polysaccharides, everything. So based on this, when they do research, they found out that Ganotherapy can provide you 6,000 to 8,000 ppm of parts per million of oxygen or a capacity. Okay, so when we can supply high level of oxygen in the body, your cells are 100% relying on oxygen, natural oxygen. And also the research has been telling it can increase 1.5 times of your oxygen inside your body. For example, let's say oxygen level is 80%. When you check in your oxygen level 80%. When you take GL, you mix the GL, you drink the water. After you take the water, your oxygen level will go up naturally. You can see I've done this test in the hospital with my patient directly who was suffering from oxygen reduce. When they cannot cough, they are suppressing for the lung problem. So we see the oxygen level 78, 79. What I did, we mix the oxygen with the water, we mix the GL, Ganotherapy and the water. After they drink sip by sip, the oxygen level go back to 98. The doctors there were shocked. They say they never put any oxygen, but blood oxygen are automatically increased. This has been proven. And I've seen it directly in the hospital when I treated some of the patients in the hospital. So it's really marvelous. Whatever they write in the paper has been proven in my real eye and see it goes up. So that is the part that we need every time, because every single cells need oxygen. When oxygen level is high, your toxic will automatically remove, your cancer cell automatically deactivated, because cancer cell, the enemy of cancer cell is oxygen. When you have enough oxygen in your body,
we need oxygen to breathe out.
Correct.
Even inside of the body.
Now I ask you another question to you. When you drink a lot of water, your water has H2O, two hydrogen, one oxygen.
Yes.
How much water you can drink? Not much per day.
For women, it's compulsory to intake approximately 3 liter water in a day. And for the male, 4 liter approximately in a day.
You ask me, I say wrong. You see, the amount of water you need in your body will base on your urine color, not based on your water level. When you go into Antarctica, winter country, can you drink 4 liter water?
No.
So
even in the winter time, we can't drink 3 liter water in a day.
Correct. That is the
And
law
it is
of
normal if we don't drink water in winter time, 3 liter.
why?
It's okay.
Why? Why you don't
But
drink in a winter time too much?
I think we don't need more oxygen rather than the summer,
It's not
right?
No,
oxygen. Okay. You see,
no,
Okay.
it's not.
water
Perspiration,
correct.
pasina and
Water become
perspiration.
ice. The water become ice 4 degree, 5 degree, you become ice ready. So when you're too much of water, it's danger for your lung. Okay, danger for your lung. So I always teach people any laws that we come on to the world, it's supposed to be universal law. Where you are, it doesn't matter. If you are in Antarctica or you are in the Africa, you are in the Dubai or you are in Malaysia, doesn't matter. You follow your urine. When your urine color is white, transparent, that means your body is overflow of water. You are drinking too much water. When your
Yes.
urine color is a light yellow to amber, that means your water level in your body are enough. When your
Okay.
urine is very dark, then you need a bit more of water. So
Toxic.
the amount of
Yes. It
water,
means the body is full of toxic.
correct. So the amount of water will be changed daily basis. You cannot base on your metabolism, base your environment, base your toxicity in your body, based on your system activation. So all these things are playing a daily different things. People are confusing everybody say drink water, drink water. When you drink water, let's say accidentally your kidney is weak, your water will trap inside your body. Now you got a big problem. Okay,
Oh.
that's why water is, if you say everybody need water, dialysis people cannot drink water, heart problem cannot drink water. What
Yes.
become an enemy to you? Because you never follow your metabolism system. Everybody has their own metabolism system. People say like four, you just now say 4 liter. Okay,
And
I
even
ask you.
Dr. Siva, once I have read that
Hmm.
more than the need, water intake can also suffer as the obesity.
Yes. You see, too much of water can retain in your body. Okay.
Mhm.
So you see the difference. For example, I ask you to work to go and do farming. So you are under the sunlight farming. Okay. Now morning until evening you are doing farming under the high sun. Okay. Did the 4 liter enough for you?
Sorry?
No. Now I ask you to do farming. You are farming
Uh-huh.
under the right sun. Okay. Sun under the sunlight.
Yes,
Heavy
yes.
sunlight. Did the 4 liter enough for you on that day?
No, no,
Of water enough for you on that day under the
no.
sunlight you're it's not enough.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
yes.
so
Because we
yes,
have we have dehydrated very fast under the
correct.
sun.
So you
Yes.
might need more. So on that
Yes.
day the universal law that you said 4 liter is not applicable at all. So water is based on your unique system. Everybody has their unique system. Understand the unique system. Follow the way of holistically. You will balance with enough water. So you want to know your water is enough water, not enough water. You see your urine. Finish. It will tell you.
Hmm.
Going back to that point for the oxygen, right? 6,000
Yes.
to 8,000
Hmm,
ppm
hmm,
parts
hmm.
per million.
Ah.
So you gave that patient GL, is that right? You gave that
GL is
patient,
enough. GL is more. You see, GL is a, if you see GANOHM,
yeah.
GL also GANOHM, RG also GANOHM. So there's no difference. They both are the same mushroom.
Okay.
We
So
wait
so
for
so
90 days.
so you
Yeah.
gave that to that patient,
Hmm.
and the oxygen level went up to 98 from 78 or something. It went up to 98, right? So I
Correct.
guess the question in my mind is,
Hmm.
um, just for my own information, what
Hmm.
did that RG or GL did to the
Hmm.
human body? I mean, did they repair the lungs, or did they repair something else in the body, or how it was
When
done?
your oxygen level is high in the body, normally we should have 95 above. That's the best. You will be very active. When you lack of oxygen, you will be very tired. You will be
Yeah.
fainting. You have a giddiness, a lot of things. That's why we need the number of oxygen in our body. Do exercise. Why we need exercise? To refill the oxygen. So many things we keep on doing it too. The main core. If you don't have oxygen for 3 minutes, you will fainted. So you don't eat 8 days also, you don't fainted. You don't drink 7 days also, you still okay. But if you don't have oxygen for 3 minutes, you got a lot of big problem coming in. So oxygen plays a big role in the human body. So in that context, you see, GANOHM is really helping you to supply the enough oxygen every day to your body system. So that's why taking the GANOHM every day, it helps you to balance your natural sources of oxygen inside the body. It never overdose. You see, nature never overdose people. Synthetic can overdose people. Okay, nature never kill anybody. If nature kill anybody, we all never born, because our ancestors eating too much of nature. Okay, they eat too
Yeah.
much of it. They don't care. They eat fruits like 2 kilo, 3 kilo fruit per day. At the morning until night, they eat fruit, so they are really okay. But
And
don't
that
take
is very
medicine too much.
important.
So
If you allow me to ask one more thing, that when we work with holistic herbs like DX and supplements, so we want to teach people, and we also learn by self the
yeah,
difference between the medicines and the holistic herbs, or the food, we can say in
okay,
the other word, in the simply way, the food. And
okay,
these all are the food. Okay,
correct,
Ganoderma is also a food. Morenzi, noni fruit is also a fruit as well, and lion's mane and spirulina. These are all the fruits and vegetables kinds. So, what is the different, and why the food is so powerful to heal the human body, to protect the human body from the deadly diseases,
okay,
even
good.
even more than effective with the medicines?
Yes.
Why?
Okay, so here we have three types of things we are talking about. First, we talking about the medicine. Okay, we no need to touch about the medicine because it will use under the symptomatic treatment. When there is a symptom, we treat it, and when the symptom disappear, we come back to the original mode. That's the truth. That's the part. That is hospital. The expert will handle it. Okay,
And
when
one
come
thing
to the
I want
second
to
part,
ask
yeah.
you, sorry,
Hmm,
before to explaining more from
hmm,
you, that
hmm.
medicine is always the other name of chemical, right? Am I
Chemical,
right?
yes. I will come back. I will come back on that. Okay.
Yes.
So when we use a chemical reaction to suppress certain things, normally hospitals, doctors will do. They are subject matter expert on that particular area.
Yes.
And when we have
Obviously.
a certain problem, emergency, certain emergency, we need to do certain suppression, certain balancing, and to help the people revive the life or whatever. That is emergency mode. We are using it. Okay. When emergency mode's done, okay, when come back to the original mode, we already come back from the problem. So all
Yes.
modern medication is always a emergency medicine. We need it emergency. We will need to go when need emergency. But to become long term, to whether to prevent, we are talking about prevention. There are two
Yes.
type of here. We are talking about natural organic supplements. We are not calling a supplements. In DXN, whatever here in DXN, it's all fruits and vegetables. We
Hmm.
are dealing with fruits and vegetables that in form of medicine, in the form of the design, the form is look like medicine by capsules, powder. That's why a lot of times we're using powder or we're using enzyme juices. So when we have that, that is 100% go back to the nature. Okay, it's organic, endorsed. Another part we see as supplements. Supplements is man-made. Man-made mean the pharmacologist created. So the pharmacologist created some from the nature, some from the chemicals. For example, calcium tablet designed from chemicals. Okay,
Yes.
vitamin C designed from the fruits. But even though vitamin C we are taking design from the fruit, like for example, ascorbic acid. When you take vitamin C is good for the body. Yes, vitamin C is good for the body. But what kind of vitamin C? We only giving a people a single molecule that called ascorbic acid. So when we buy a lot of supplements under the ascorbic acid, for example, so we taking vitamin C, we only taking a ascorbic acid. We not taking anything else. Our body need a millions of nutrition daily. But when you go back to the nature, you see the design of the body when we are in the 9 months in the mom's womb. So we are growing with the food that moms eat. These food convert into millions of nutrition, and all the nutrition, natural fruits and vegetables that she eat convert to millions of nutrition, come back to you, and you design your heart. So when I have problem in a system that lack of some gaps, we need to refill the gap with the correct nutrition. How we know what nutrition we need to give? Because the one we scientifically created is only few, 1%. But the body has been designed with millions of nutrients that nobody knows until now, nobody created. So when we go back to the natural sources, that high nutraceutical fact, they mean high nutrition, and it is a pharmaceutical values. So, but it's not
The
drug;
food
it's
is
a
building the human body
so
inside
we
the
are
womb. So
correct.
outside the womb, also food need to build the body,
Correct,
and
correct.
food
No
need
food
to
will
build
die
the
inside.
cell. Yes.
Okay, so the millions of nutrition, we don't know what is needed. So let's say your heart, your liver need some nutrition gap before the symptom getting worse. When we refill the correct nutrition from the nature, it will refill by itself and redesign by itself, because the body know how to create. When the body know how to create,
Yes.
he
Every
also
cell,
know how to
every
repair.
cell, single cell,
Correct.
know how to
Create
rebuild
by
it.
you. Yes,
Yes.
create by you. So the cell know how to repair by itself. To repairing, it needs a natural nutrition come to life. So when we
Hmm.
put a natural nutrition, for example, in DXN, we have so many. Ganodrama can give you more than 400 over elements of nutrients. Spirulina can give you 200, 300 over nutrients. Until now, whatever we prescribe, we analyze is only a 1%. They are more than that. You take an apple, you can say apple got protein, vitamin, this one, that one. But how the apple
Yes.
is created from the source of the from the source of the soil, only God knows. The apple is created from the millions of soils nutrients. So this is
Yes.
all what you come back. It goes back to the system back. So this is the life cycle of human and earth and the five elements. So you
And
cannot run
I
away from
want to
it.
say here, Dr. Siva, that very beautifully you explained it. And one thing is appearing in my head.
Ah,
So, doctor knows what medicine can use with which medicine in the combination, and we
correct.
need to ask first to
Yes.
take it with the doctor, because we know that medicine can be harm to us, but we
Correct.
don't need to ask the doctor that can we eat this apple, or should we eat this banana, or should we eat this mushroom soup. So that is very beautifully you explained that these all are foods.
On a, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but on a lighter note, never ask doctor if I can eat this or that, because they always keep changing the research. The when I was a kid, I was told an apple a day keeps the doctor away,
Correct,
right?
correct. That's right.
But then,
Now
but
this is apple today. You got diabetes, no apple today.
right, exactly. The new research kicked in, and they said,
See,
well, it's not really true. So,
see,
But
the normally
that time apple doesn't cultivation by the fertilizer by with the help of chemical fertilizer as well. So that apples is much different apple than the today's apple as well. So
so
that's why the
my
today's
point
apple
is,
come from the sky, not from the soil.
right. So my point is, their research keeps changing on. They keep changing their research.
So,
That's my
so
point.
you see
But
now
but one more thing I would like to say that again, which Dr. Siva said in the beginning of the program, and for those viewers who just joined us, I
uh,
think one key point that he told us was there is genetics and then there is disease, right? Genetics is like physical resemblance. For example, like Dr. Siva said, my nose might be like my father and my eyes might be like my mother. That's genetic resemblance, right? But genetic disease is no, there is no such thing like genetic disease. Disease is disease, and genetically physical resemblance or physical resemblance based on genetics. These are two different things. So if anybody would tell you that, oh, you got this disease because of genetics, that is not true. I can get my nose like my mother because of genetics. But if I have a disease or if I'm prone to have a certain disease, that is not genetics. So that this is a very key point that Dr. Siva brought up in the beginning of the program, and I just repeated that for the viewers who just joined us. So yes, go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, so
Yes.
that's why we need to understand the reality of the system. So as I told you, a lot of people don't know what is sleep and what is rest. Until now, they're fighting for the sleep and the rest, and no solution at all, and end up with the sleeping tablet. Sleeping tablet put you in a Maya mode. So you are not sleep, you are not rest, you are in the middle. That is more harm. In a long run, you will become crazy. You become a mad people. Okay. So because the effect, the impact of the medicine, the impact of you don't know the knowledge. So it's not about the doctors nowadays, because a lot of chapters, they are not a subject matter expert on this part. So we cannot blame anyone here, because they are more to the that's why I told you, they are more to the subject matter expert, how to treat the symptom. Okay, they are not more to recover the core. So recover a core is more to on the holistic part of the view. So holistic part of the view, we are talking about the root cause, why it comes in. But in this part, we see they are not looking at the root cause. They will do immediately emergency. I do this, do that. I recover the person. I make the life. But in the long run, you have to come back to reality, that you have to go back to the core. For example, you have asthma. Long time you are using pump, but nobody thinking how to release it, how to go back to the original mode. But you cannot take the pump for whole year, 20 years. That will collapse your complete system. But after a while, they need to think how I can balance. You don't stop whatever you take now, but at the same time, you continue with the holistic balancing together. So mostly in a holistic way of life, we go integrated medication system. They mean whatever the hospital give, whatever the doctor give, we keep on taking. Whatever we take nowadays, we keep on taking. Our part is to to recover the core. The body knows how to create, the body knows how to repair. We give the correct nutritions to the system, the nutritions will repair back the things, because the organs are waiting for that nutrition that never give. Once you give, it will repair, and one day your utilizing of the pump naturally will come down. When it naturally come down, in a long run, you might then stop the thing, or you just use it very less. Very less. Some quite number of my patient sometimes they still use, but whenever, not like every day 3 pumps, 4 pumps, because in a long run, slowly the system are recovering. It takes time. In a holistic way of life, it takes time to treat your system. You see, when we born, it takes 2 years to walk, it takes 5 years to run,
Yes.
it need 12 years to think. Below 12 years, you never think. You just go like a bulldozer. You don't know what is true, what is right. After 13 years, then you start to think about something. After 21 years, you know to how to become you can stand on your own feet. So these are the things. It take time. This is the process of the law of the body. We need to follow the process of the law of the body. In the middle, you got a lot of small things. Balance it. Understand how to balance it. Learn to balance it. That's why I clearly write in the book so many balancing. And I also put take together. Don't stop. Don't argue. Don't think. We go integrated treatment is the best. Because you see, whatever you got disease, whatever you go hospital, you still come back home, you eat rice, you take fish, you take everything you
Yeah.
eat. What is the
Obviously.
difference? You eat the fruit, you eat the morinzyme, and you eat the fruits when you are sick. Same, no difference. So we are talking about nature. We are not talking about supplement. Supplement is man-made, created. In the
Yes.
extent, whatever here is not supplement. I never call it supplement. I will always call it is a food that comes from the real. That's why we have organic endorsement. It comes real, fruits and vegetable in the form of capsule, but it's 100% nature. Supplements is a man-made. Somebody's created it. Somebody extracted it. Somebody modify it. Somebody extract out. So you go for single molecule. Most of it under single molecule. It's not a natural. For example, like rosette.
Dr. Siva, you used two phrases,
Uh,
integrated, and the other phrase you used was balancing, right? I would
hmm.
like you to explain in a little more detail for the viewers that in ganotherapy,
Hmm.
for example, if a person has some kidney issues,
Ah.
then these holistic food um, not only address the kidney but also the human body as a system. For example, what I mean to say is, if it's only on the kidney because the patient has a kidney issue, then changing the kidney function may or may not
Hmm.
harm the other, may or may not harm some other organ, for example, gallbladder or something else, right?
Hmm.
So in ganotherapy, we take human body as a system. So we try to address, and we do address kidney, but we also keep a focus on the other organs, right? So for the viewers,
Okay.
can you please explain this?
Okay. You see, when each of the organ has been damaged or has been in a difficult mode, for example, kidney, we can see in they are following up with the hospital. They are taking too many years of medicines, all these things, so that medicine can cause some of the impact, and also their lifestyle. So the lifestyle also playing a big role in damaging our organs. Eat not correct time, not enough sleep, very stressful. So when the kidneys start to fail, okay, in a modern medication, they will see what are the range, and based on the range, they will do, okay, you have to go dialysis. But if they came in a very early system, early, let's say, for example, the creatinine level, we are put marking on the 130 creatinine. But if it more than like below 200, so under 30 to 200, it's a very new. The damage is very less. So by changing of lifestyle, by changing of some of the correct nutrition, that regeneration can happen. It has happened to a lot of my patients. But when the kidney already completely spoiled, more than 300, okay, so the chances of recovering the kidney is very low. But they have to go dialysis. There's no way, because we have to prioritize their life. So in this case, they go dialysis, but at the same time, they take our product, our nutrition, change of lifestyle, sleep early, so many things we need to teach them. When they follow the correct lifestyle with our holistic treatment, ganotherapy treatment, and they also go in dialysis, okay, the dialysis can be reduced. Some of my patients, they already reduced because their kidney damages become slow down. The damages become slow down. So we can buy some time for them to balance, because when they do dialysis, so many other organs also affected. We have to make sure kidney we cannot recover, but we still need to recover other organs to be failed. A blood vessels, a heart, a liver, digestive system, all these systems need to be taken care. So by taking together, the other organs can be safe, can be prevented from damages. So this will lead the patient can live longer. They can go dialysis, no problem. Don't stop it, and don't overclaim it. Sometimes people are coming to me and call me, doctor, my kidney failed already. Can you rechange my thing? We are not doing
My
magic
God.
here. So, but I always explain them, go dialysis, go to that. At the same time, take together. When you take together, your life completely change. Your problem, the damages cannot be recovered because it's too late already. But early stage we can recover. It all comes in the early stages. But if you long together, you go as it is, you also taking all this thing together, and they can see their hemoglobin never drop. Okay, most of the dialysis people, always the blood will drop, the hemoglobin drop. So when they're taking this, the hemoglobin never drop. They don't feel very tired. They can go work. I have one patient, they go dialysis, already 18 years I'm treating him. He still go working. But
That
most patients I see, after they go dialysis 5 to 6 years, they are very weak, cannot walk also. They are very weak. So this is preventing him from become weak, and he always has his energy and balancing the body. So the prevention is important on the other organs. So if
that
they
is the
early
thing.
as possible, is different case. But late, they need to combine. That is why I always call integrated medication system must be go together. We cannot blame them. No, no. It's all blaming is go back to the person itself, because the most of the patients that have kidney failure, first thing, they are very stressed. When you stress, your kidney will fail. Number two,
Oh,
not enough sleep. Not enough sleep. Sleep 2 hours, sleep 3 hours. Okay. Number 3, eating in the odd hours. I mean, after the sunlight disappear, after 8 p.m., go and eat. Wrong. You can drink, but don't eat after 8 p.m. When the sunrise, sunset, after sunset, you should not touch food. This is the law has been designed in naturally because our hormone keep on changing from serotonin, melatonin. So a lot of people nowadays eat in the melatonin mode, supposed to be in serotonin mode, but they are reversing the food chain. This will damage. And one question they ask, why some people continue using
Yes. There
specific.
is two questions from Paulina.
Ah,
I
so
think,
this one,
yes.
yeah. Okay, the first one is why some people continue using our DXN product specific illness. Okay, so
Yes.
it's see DXN product never heal you anything. I tell you the truth. The XN
Hmm.
product never heal your disease. Remember this. It never heal your disease. It
Yes.
balance system. It balance your cell. It balance your regeneration of the body. It balance and repair back your system. Go back to the original mode. When your system go back to the original mode, the symptom will disappear. The symptom is we see when you cry, I can hear your voice of crying. I can hear if I inside the room, somebody's crying outside. I can see somebody's crying. I can hear. So, how to stop your crying? I give you a chocolate. Then you stop crying. So, this is how.
Yes.
I never treat you to cry. No, I'm giving you something different to balance your to mind, mentally, physically. So, mind, mental, physical is also playing a role. In Ganotherapy, we have quite number of system to be balanced. 50% your system, we can use Ganotherapy to treat. 50% you must change your lifestyle. Nowadays, people never change lifestyle. They want everything fast. When they eat something, tomorrow everything recovered. That's become Superman can fly. There's no way. It take time and can balance it. That's why balancing your mind, balancing your physical, balancing your daily life, food, medicine, everything is got a reason. When you follow actually, then you can see so many people are recovering back and the lifestyle is being increased. Your life cycle will be increased. I can see a lot of my life cycle patients, and a lot of patients 106 years, 107 years still live. They're happy, they can drive, they can do a lot of things. My patient all over the world, I travel a lot of all over the world. They're taking the exam product 20 years. I'm monitoring them. Even cancer patients, I say don't stop anything. Go chemo, go. Whatever the doctor prescribed, go. Don't stop. But take together to prevent other organ damages. So when we prevent other organ, other cell damages, they mean the medication, the whatever the hospital created, it will go direct targeted to the cancer itself. So they can see a differences in a way. Okay, so that is how the Ganotherapy work together. We should work together with the current medication system and work out. And the problem nowadays, because the doctors don't understand, they don't study about this part. So when they not study on this part, they don't have idea on that. Okay, when they don't, so that's why I'm teaching them again. When they come and see me, I also guide them. I teach them. Okay, Ganotherapy is this part. Actually, it's work together. When they understand it work together, they was okay with the problem. No problem. They work with us. So many doctors work with us when they understand. Okay. So what is the next question? When I understand how Ganotherapy work in our body, all my illness problem got solved. I love Ganotherapy by asthma, by
Yeah.
okay. So Pau Galacia, from where? I also don't know.
Okay, here's the next question. Do you provide magic mushroom therapy? I want to try it. So,
They have to go and find themselves. Go and find in DXN. DXN can provide you. Okay. So many things we need to identify and understand is everything is actually play a role. In a human body system, holistically, we have created naturally. Human body is 100% created naturally with a natural nutrition. So when our body can create and he knows how to repair it back when you give a correct nutrition back to the system. It's same thing like you are in the mother's womb. Whatever your mothers eat has been given to you and you create yourself. Now, when you disconnected, go and find the real source of the nutrition, high nutraceutical effect of herbs. that help you to refill the gap in your system, and you become better. That's how the treatment, it's like that. It's always in the, we call it functional medicine. It function back your system back to normal. Okay.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So here's
Yeah.
another question. One woman has only one kidney. What can she take from DXN products? GL, Korea S. How much should she think more or less water? Should she drink more or less water?
This is a question always people ask, how much, how much. You see,
Okay, yeah.
when you want to eat fruits and vegetable, okay, I give you a bowl of vegetables. When you eat, did you ask, can I take one or can I take two? Can I eat five? You never take. You just take and eat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in the DXN product, everything we provide is fruits and vegetable. There's no prescription at all. Okay, you can eat as much as possible. It doesn't matter. It's all matter of your money. Okay, you buy, you got money, you buy more and eat. If you don't
Yeah,
money, buy less and eat. It's all about that, and no worries of how much. Whatever you eat, it definitely will help you. So let's see, drink less water or what. If they have one kidney, mostly a patient with one kidney, always the creatine level a bit high. So balancing water, as I teach, as I told everything, follow your urine color. Balance the water based on your urine color. Don't base on somebody telling 5 liters, somebody telling. Until now, I see the water issue are never stop, never ending. Some people say 1 liter, some people say 4 liters, some people say 5 liter. Antarctica, no water. No water. What is going on? Wherever you are, make sure your system will tell you with your urine. See your color of urine, balance your water. Very simple and straightforward. Okay, follow that. That's the holistic way of life. People last time are doing that. When you sweat a lot, you see, when you activity, when you sweat a lot, you go and see your urine very dark. That means water need more, so you drink more. But
yeah,
when you drink more, after that, you see your urine color become transparent. That means you're overflow already, over water. So reduce the water, balance it accordingly. Then your kidney won't spoil. It's all about how you balance your system naturally, and your body is your best doctor. The body will tell you what to do. Follow exactly. Every single things will show you and understand how the system work naturally and tell you and talking to you every day. Okay.
yeah. Very good, very good. Thank you very much. So here are the questions basically that we had, and I think we basically asked all the pertinent questions that we got during this session. Um, and if it dropped out because of some technical issues, so I'm sorry for that. Uh, yeah,
This is
there,
a reminder.
She's on ready. Is there? Where's I find
yeah,
missing already.
uh, she's having some technical issues. That's why she
Yeah.
just dropped
No
out of the
worries.
program. But and we just had 1 hour. So thank you very much, Dr. Siva, for your time and
Yes.
your sharing the information about ganotherapy. And we definitely would like you back in our program very soon.
Sure.
And
No problem.
I hope that you will take time out of your busy schedule one more time, and
Hmm.
not just one more time, but on a on a frequent basis, or at least on a regular basis, because I personally felt a lot more a lot more aware of
Hmm.
the things about ganotherapy. Some of the points that you brought up, for example, the difference between the disease and genetics. That's a very pivotal difference that we all should know. And I never personally thought about it until you brought it up. And then the other thing that I never thought of, and I'm sure most of the viewers did not think about it either, was don't go by one bottle of water or 5 bottles of water or 5 liters of water and 1 liter of water. Don't go by that. Just go by the color of your urine. That's a very pivotal point. So again, thank you very much for your time and all the things and all the knowledge and information you shared with us. And I hope and I request you to please, come back to our program as frequent as you could possibly do. So thank you very
Sure,
much.
sure. So from my side, thank you for MediaCell Pakistan and giving me the opportunity, and all my family members all over the world, DXN family members. Take care of your good health. The Ganotherapy will help you a lot. You can try to get the book. I also have difficulty to send the book all over the world. So in Dubai, got in Malaysia, when you come down, make sure you can get the book. Here in Malaysia, you can get. And we're trying our best to send some of the countries on the book. So we try our best. So thank you for the viewers and all our DXN family, brothers and sisters. Take care of your health. Wellness is the great opportunity that we need to bring towards the world and towards everybody in our family. Thank you and thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. And regarding the book, I will contact you off here after the program. And definitely, I need one book for myself as well here in US. And so I will be in touch with you on that right after the program.
Anytime you are coming down to Malaysia?
You never know. You never know. So, yeah. I was thinking to visit Australia sometime. So let's see when I visit Australia, because I know Australia and Malaysia, they are not too far away. So
yeah, you can take flight to Malaysia, stay 1 night, 2 nights, then just go to Australia.
Yes,
you can drop off from Malaysia.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thanks for all these today's information, Stephen. Good.
All right, very good. Thank you very much, Dr. Siva, and hopefully we will have you in our program very soon again. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I disconnect.
Us, the Dream Forge. We are the problem-solving team to guide you the way you get your dreams of life. A new direction for a better life. In today's fast ever-changing world, living a fulfilling life has become a challenge. With rising responsibilities and limited time, balancing good health, earning a lawful income, and spending meaningful time with family seems harder than ever. Our aim to spread awareness and offer a new path, a path that empowers every individual to take charge of their life, health, and future. No matter who you are or what stage of life you are in, success is still within reach. We believe that true success is not just about money, it's about moving in the right direction towards the right destination. And that destination is a life of purpose, a body full of health, quality time with your loved ones, and an income that brings peace, not stress. This is not just a dream, it's a mission we achieve as a team. Together we rise, together we succeed. Let's build a future where awareness, health, success, and family joy go hand in hand. Us stands by you every step of the way, every single day, until us last breathe. Because your dreams matter, and we are not just a brand, we are your partner in turning your dreams into reality. Together we dream, together we rise.